Welcome to our podcast, episode 140 on music. So today I wanted to talk about, music and, how it's a cool thing, everyone, likes music, some form of music, and if you say you don't like music, like how there's so many different types of music, so there's no way you dislike every kind of music, as that at that point would be implying you don't like sound at all. Like, because it's kind of, you know, almost a paradox. But, yeah, either way, music, it's pretty cool. I guess, I'm mainly going to talk about, the kind of music I like, because, and this is, again, the podcast for talking about the things I like. So I guess I'm just gonna list off, some music I like. As one is, video game music, obviously, Halo, Doom, like, that there's so many different musics from different games, like, Devil May Cry, goddamn, there's so many musics from different things. Also, I guess, sort of stuff from, sci-fi, Star Wars music, Doctor Who's music, you know, I've liked many different kind of music. So, music from sort of, the internet, YouTube, like Living Tombstone and others. So, there's a lot of different, music out there. And that's why when, like, I get asked a question of, like, what's my, favorite song, that's usually a pretty hard question to answer, because there's so many, different songs I really love. But usually I go with one of the songs I listen to literally sometimes, for hours on repeat without even, getting bored with it, when you watch like a 1 hour loop, or, a 10-hour loop of a song that's like probably songs that you never get sick of. And that song for me is the ultimate show, Dimensio's theme, but specifically the Man on the Internet's version, where, it's, singing, the lyrics, with the, you know, up and down on this merry-go-round, into an empty page, alright. Now you find it's the end of your line. Tuck your one and kiss it goodnight. I'm trying to sing as best as I possibly can. It'd be easier, play it for a brief sec. Let me actually, get it up real quick. So, let me, ultimate show from the man on the internet version.
I will use this to destroy all worlds and create perfect new ones.
So we get started
Now I have all I need
to become the king of all worlds. Up and down on this merry-go-round, destination you'll never know. Now you find this end of your line. I did the wrong one first. Tuck your horn, kiss it goodnight is our line later. The crane and the power rushing, onward we go to the ultimate show. For the weak and strong is in my grasp. Now I have the last word. Fire, now watch it burn. Now you alone. Anyway, you get the point. It's very. I don't know what about it. It's just like a hypnotic song that I can listen to like endlessly. Like, I love the man on the internet songs. I end up, listening to, the hour loop versions, like, there's just something about them that, makes them, like, endlessly catchy. So, you can sort of see why that would be, my favorite beyond anything. I mean, it's the reason why my, profile picture on YouTube is like Dementia. Then technically, Detective Blue and stuff, like, and the Dementia avatar I saw in VR chat, like, if it wasn't for all those factors, like, Dementia would probably, never appeared in, my series or appears, the profile image of, my channel. So, fate and life has a fine way of working. And, music can remind you of, good and bad memories. Like, some music can, make you remember good memories, where some music is, sad and makes you remember, like, as different pains in your life. Like, whenever I listen to Lilium from oh god damn, I'm gonna have to search it up and play it. Elfin Light. This song, this song is the song I let's just talk about. But this song reminds me of the end of Rogers, because this song was in a VR chat map that was a potential consideration for Amelia's home in the real world. So this music with Samuel being lost in the Rogers, this song has, to me, become a representation of Roger's death. It's like a sad choir, giving your rest to Rogers, and kind of thing later I would actually use the world probably for the realm of ghosts. And Rogers is half ghost, so it's a fine coincidence. And also be a kind of a death place of my version of Stuart, not actual Stuart, but my version of Stuart. So it has a lot of meaning. It just brings me the memories of that, the end of Rogers. It's filled with pain, but it's also a way to remember. And so both sides of the spectrum, happy and sad. Like, music can give you joy and, make you remember good times, but also remind you of what you lost. And it's not any fault of, the music itself. Like, it's still a good song, on its own. Just it reminds me of, a happier time, a simpler time. So it can definitely be hard, to let go sometimes, and all that memory. Attached with it. So so music is very, very good at, conveying, different emotions, or, different things, or, giving, world building to, a world. Like, when you hear certain music, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's, Star Wars music, it's, Doctor Who music, it's blah 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 music. Like, music can definitely, build up a world. But, music also, like, sometimes, like, feels like it's not as present anymore, or, like, in some places, and not as impactful. Like, I can't really remember any, like, of the recent Doctor Who music, like, beyond, like, like, Jodie as the 13th Doctor, like the theme I can remember, but the theme is the theme. That's always there. It's like the theme hasn't changed. I'm also talking about music in the show proper, like it felt like there was always, a cool theme for, like, the different, doctors. It, like, always felt like that there was, like, a good musical score, like, to accompany the episodes, where that doesn't. I felt like that hasn't happened for a bit. There was a kind of music cause, with that, recent stuff with, studio, Gava. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. But like, there was musical, but not music per se. Even though I kind of found the baby song very, very funny, like, when I watched that the first time. Baby, like, it was very funny, but also I'm kind of concerned that, Disney is leaking in a bit, like, always trying to make things, more musical than just regular music. Like, there is a difference. Like, there's a time and a place for, musicals, and I don't think, it necessarily fits to, Doctor Who too much. Although again, like the baby one, I like the one with the toy maker as well. They're both good, but the third one, like, with like the Beatles and stuff, is starting to feel like overkill territory. Okay, I get musicals. Can we have good music though? Like the bum 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 ba bum 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 ba ba dun 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 dun. I'm trying to do the the music. The God damn it, I'm gonna have to get up as well. The Doctor Who music. Like, and that's, of course, but, yeah, I just, you know, I'm a little bit concerned, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, let's actually play it. You know, let me skip forward to it a bit. You know, the bum 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 dun 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 dun. Like, you know, that's like, you know, it's literally, you know, the theme is, you know, very, you know, tailored to the Doctor, you know. And it's literally the theme called I Am the Doctor. So run. Simply run. Like, and I feel like there hasn't really been like a theme like this, like in the, you know, current, like, there's music kinda with the music halls, but there hasn't been a memorable, like, piece of music. Not that every piece has to be a memorable piece, but I would at least like, you know, hopefully some good music, because it feels like it's not even present. Anyway, that's just a kind of nitpick of mine with the more recent era. It feels like it hasn't been present. Like, music has kind of been stripped away from some things. Like, it doesn't feel like it's always present. Because ideally you want, you know, music to, you know, help elevate, you know, key and critical moments. Like, if it's a key moment, you know, you want the music to help. So, yeah. But not like everything needs, you know, music. But especially for, you know, key and critical moments. I almost said music, but it's still technically about music. But yeah, for critical moments, like something that, you know, can, you know, stand out in your mind. Like, this is the thing. This is the theme. This is the thing. Like, even if it's not, you know, the most memorable, just for it to be, you know, there, and for you to actually, you know, subconsciously notice it. But it feels like I'm not subconsciously noticing the music. If there was, like, really any, there must have been. I mean, surely there has to be music, right? Like some, right? Why am I, you know, hoping for nothing? I don't know. But anyway, music is important, to say the least. And there's a lot of different musics and, you know, music genres. A lot of different music you can enjoy. And, yeah. And those, you know, songs I showed, I guess, are just a sample of, you know, what music can offer, you know, what music can be for, you know, different people. Like, some people will, you know, get certain music and some people won't. Not everyone has the same taste. And sometimes your taste changes over time, like the Coroni funk song, the say you be you know, song. At first, I absolutely hated that song. It drove me insane. But now, like, I unironically enjoy it and can listen to an hour-long version of it. It's like, that's a real, like, 180 turn from absolute, like, despising a song to absolutely loving a song. There's not many songs that, you know, can, you know, fit in that category. Like, sometimes I don't get a song at first, but then eventually, like, realize, oh yeah, this is actually good music. I kind of actually like this. Why didn't I like this music initially? Like, not like I hated the music. Like, it's rare for me to absolutely dislike or hate music. It's more like it's music. It's not my taste in music, but it's music. I don't know what else to say when it's not my taste. Like, so it's very rare for me to, you know, absolutely, you know, despise music. So for that song that, you know, when I first heard it, you know, drive me to the point of insanity. And now I unironically enjoy it. It's such a turnaround. I probably should get up the song just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. The maybe it's like Stockholm syndrome, like, it's, you know, broke me so much, like, it drove me so insane that eventually I liked it. It's like oh my god. Maybe I'm crazy, you know, for liking it. Especially since initially I, was drove insane by it, and now I actively enjoy it. Real Stockholm Syndrome moment. Anyway, but yeah, that's just a case of, some music can infuriate people, but some people find it fine. Like, Sky mentioned he didn't like, what song was it again? The, the frog one, the I forget what it's called, but that one where it's like random sort of sounds and stuff. Trying to think of what it's called. I forgot. I'm having a mind blank. I probably won't remember. God damn, I'll just another search. It's somewhere in my history. Somewhere in my watch history, I'll find it. Give me a sec to find it. Oh yeah, crazy frog. I mean, it's literally a frog, yeah. I forgot. It's quite literal. It's a crazy song with a frog in it. Crazy frog. It's like the simplest name, and somehow I forget. Oh, Lord, my brain. It is got like, 2 brain cells and many points, Lord. But yeah, and music can be many things to many people, and, I just wanted to, talk about some of the songs I like, and, have a, discussion on, music. And with the VR chat thing, tier list thing I did literally yesterday, music is, S tier. And if I were to rank things without bias, it be the only S tier. But still video games and YouTube, videos are too important to me, so they are also S tier as types of media. So yeah, they're too much a part of my life to not rank them as such. But I would, if I were to do it unbiased, they'd both be A, because video game industry is and YouTube slash online platform stuff is sometimes even though there's many good creators, there's many good games, they're played with I guess bad players, not literally bad players like video game players, but bad actors, not like actors that's movies and TV shows. I mean, bad people. I should have just said that in the first place. But yeah, people that won't do the right thing. So yeah, I mean, music probably also has the same, I guess. Probably bad people. Like it happens for anywhere. Just it feels like, in particular, those two places have it really bad, and music generally, I feel, doesn't have that, but I'm not a fan of, every single goddamn, music thing, so, like, there's probably more to music stuff that I don't realize, so maybe even music would be A tier, but who knows? I have no real way to fully judge, so I just, put where I believe, it should go, so it was S tier for music, so yeah. So yeah, music is, a core part of, life, almost. It's a key part of us being, human. This be, technically perfect if it was to be human podcast, but this is now podcast, so it doesn't really work technically here, but I still at least mention the fact that music is a key part of the human experience, so yeah, it's definitely something that it is as always a part of life, always on the mind. Music, can define us, and the types of music you like can really, speak to who you are as a person, because everyone has their own taste, so not everyone's gonna, like, the same songs, and sometimes there's songs that only you will get and others won't. So yeah, like music is important to all of us. So yeah, but so I think I'm gonna conclude. I've talked about highs and lows of music. Like happiness and sadness. Sometimes music. There's a lot to music. Like there's a lot of aspects, different memories. Where it appears. Music can be so much. It can, and back to a world-defining thing, not just in a story sense. It literally can define, the actual world. So, if you do ever create music, like I wish the best of luck to you, because I'm sure, just like anything, it can be a tricky thing to learn and master. So, like, and maybe, just maybe, your music will change the world. Your song may not be written yet, so change the world. My final message. But anyway, hopefully all goes well for anyone in that sort of profession. Yeah. And yeah. But yeah, music's important. But I think that'll do it for this our podcast. So for now, that'll be it. So thanks for watching this our podcast. Episode, video, and until the next podcast or whatever, peace and thank you.